Welcome to this episode of The Sleeping Hour. Tonight, I'll be guiding you to a candlelit room high above a moonlit city, with open balcony doors, old wooden floors, soft linen, and the quiet glow of candles moving across the walls. An old city rests below, underneath the night sky. Its winding river reflecting the moon, its bridges glowing softly, and its cobbled streets slowly settling into the evening. Before our story begins, allow yourself a moment to arrive here. There is nothing you need to think about tonight, nothing you need to solve, nothing you need to hold in your mind. For now, the day can remain exactly where it is. Feel the surface beneath you. Notice how your body is supported. Your shoulders can ease downward. Your arms can become heavier. Your hands can loosen. Even the muscles around your eyes and forehead can soften. Your jaw can release any tension held, and your breathing can continue in its own natural rhythm. There is no need to change it, no need to guide it. Only notice the rise and fall, air arriving and leaving again. Each breath allowing the outside world to become a little more distant and allowing you to slow. Not gone, just further away. Like the sound of a city heard from high above. Still there, still glowing, but no longer asking anything of you. And as your body settles more fully into rest, tonight's story begins. You find yourself resting in an old candlelit room above a moonlit city. Your room is tucked high within a beautiful old building whose windows look out over rooftops, towers, bridges, and softly glowing streets. Tall balcony doors stand open to the evening air. Sheer curtains hang beside them, moving slightly whenever the pleasant night breeze enters the room. The floor is made from dark, smooth, polished wood, and the walls are pale and gently textured, catching the candlelight in soft, uneven patterns. Nothing feels new or bright or hurried. A room designed for slow evenings, open windows, and rest. At the center of the room, you lay upon an antique brass bed, your head resting upon soft, fresh pillows. The bed's curved rails catch the candlelight in small, golden lines. The frame is elegant without feeling grand, softened by crisp white linen and a folded quilt at the foot of the bed. The sheets feel cool at first, needed after a hot day. Then your body settles into them, creating just the right temperature. You are lying back comfortably, able to see both the room around you and the moonlit city beyond the balcony. You do not need to get up. You do not need to step outside. Everything can be seen from here. Everything can come to you slowly. On a table beside the bed, The candle burns inside a glass holder. Its flame is low and steady, creating a quiet pool of amber light. Beside it rests a glass carafe filled with dark red liquid, its surface reflecting both the candle flame and the moon beyond the balcony doors. A glass sits nearby, catching tiny fragments of light along its rim. The candlelight moves across the bedside table, across the curve of the brass bed, and across the folds of the linen. Every few moments, the flame shifts slightly, and the shadows in the room shift with it. Not enough to disturb the stillness, only enough to make the room feel alive in the gentlest way. Diagonally across from the bed, an old mirror hangs above a small wooden chest. Its frame is dark and carved with simple floral shapes, softened by age. In the mirror, the candle appears twice, once in the room, once in reflection. Behind that reflection, the open balcony doors reveal a piece of the moonlit city outside. A few warm window lights, strips of dark roof, a silver line of river far below. The room and the city seem to fold into one another. Candlelight inside, moonlight beyond. Outside, the city stretches beneath the balcony. It is an old city of winding streets and stone bridges, domed rooftops and narrow lanes, hidden courtyards and warm, glowing windows. From this height, the streets below no longer feel busy. The movement of the evening is beginning to soften. The day's sharp edges have faded. Only a gentle atmosphere remains. Far below, faint chatter rises from a few cafe tables set along a narrow street. The voices are too distant to become words. They blend with the soft movement of the city, with the closing of doors, with the hush of footsteps on cobbles, with water moving beneath the bridges. It is not silence. It is something warmer than silence. The sound of a place slowly easing into night. The cobbled street below curves away between tall buildings. Its stones are uneven and faintly silver where the moon reaches them. You find yourself imagining all the interesting characters that have passed this way over the centuries. Countless travelers who have walked these same worn cobbles. Horse-drawn carriages weaving the narrow streets. Every smooth, weathered stone seems to hold a memory, shaped by generations of footsteps, whispered conversations, and stories carried from distant places. Pools of light gather beneath wall lamps fixed to old stone facades. Some doors are painted deep blue, others are dark green or warm brown, with brass knockers and handles worn over many years. A few doors sit beneath carved arches, others are framed by climbing plants, their leaves dark in the moonlight. Each doorway suggests another quiet world within the city. A staircase, a courtyard, a room with candles of its own, a window looking out somewhere else. You do not need to know where any of them lead. It is enough to see them from above and let the imagination rest there for a moment. Beyond the nearest street, a river winds through the city. From the balcony, it appears as a dark ribbon threaded with silver light. The moonlight rests upon the water in fragments, stretching and gathering again as the current moves. Warm reflections from riverside windows give the moonlight a gentle colour in places. Gold, amber, soft white, a little red from an awning or curtain. The river carries each reflection beneath the bridges, then releases it into the water beyond. The first bridge is made of pale stone, with 3 rounded arches and low lamps along either side. Their light glows gently against the night. The arches are reflected in the river below, forming soft circles broken by the slow movement of the water. A few people cross the bridge at an easy pace. From up here, they are only shapes moving through lamplight. Some pause briefly at the centre, admiring the view, then onward into the streets beyond. Nothing about them feels urgent. The whole city seems to be remembering how to slow down. Further along the river, another bridge appears narrower and older, with carved stone edges and a gentle rise at its centre. A small boat rests near the bank, tied beside a set of steps. Its lantern has been lowered. The rope moves slightly with the water. Nearby, a row of trees follows the river's edge, their branches making soft patterns across the path below. The city lights shimmer between the leaves. You remain in the candlelit room, held by the warmth of the bed and the softness of the linen. The open balcony doors allow the night air to drift inside, but the room itself remains comfortable. The candles make the walls glow. The brass bed catches small, golden reflections. The carafe holds its deep ruby colour beside the glass. The curtains move once, then settle again. A feeling of shelter surrounds you. Not heavy, not closed in, just enough to let your body understand that there is nowhere else you need to be. Outside, the city continues to reveal itself in quiet layers. There are domed buildings rising beyond the rooftops, their curved shapes touched by moonlight. One dome is broad and graceful, its pale surface silvered along one side. Another is smaller, topped with a slender spire that reaches gently into the night sky. A clock tower stands nearby, above a cluster of older streets. Its face glows faintly, though the hour does not matter here. Time feels less important in this room. The city may keep its clocks, the river may continue its path, the cafes may close one by one. But here, beside the balcony, there is nothing you need to measure, nothing you need to count, only the gradual softening of the night. Across a small square below, a street artist is finishing for the evening. An easel stands near a fountain, angled toward the river. From the room above, you cannot see the details of their painting, only suggestions of colour from a distance. The artist stands for a while, looking between the canvas and the view before them. Then gradually they begin to pack away their brushes, one by one. A cloth folded neatly, a wooden box closed. The canvas eventually turned carefully aside, the work of the day gathered in, the colours placed safely away. Around the painter, the city carries on softly. A faint, distant melody of an accordion carries through the night air. A couple of cafe tables remain outside beneath striped awnings. A candle continues to glow in a little glass holder. Chairs are drawn closer to tables. A server folds a cloth and places it over one arm. The final conversations of the evening rise into the air, low and indistinct, before fading into the open spaces between buildings. The painter lifts the easel and walks beneath an archway, disappearing along a narrow lane where one wall lamp glows above an old wooden door. The square remains behind, calmer now, a little emptier, ready for night. The balcony just beyond the doors is small and made from pale stone. Its iron railing curls into graceful shapes, dark against the glow of the city below. A few pots of trailing flowers rest near the corners, their colours softened by moonlight. You can see them from the bed without needing to move. Their leaves stir slightly in the evening air. Beyond them, rooftops stretch away in layered shapes. Some are tiled in deep red, some are grey, some appear almost blue beneath the moon. Chimneys rise here and there. Small attic windows sit beneath sloping roofs, occasionally illuminated by light. On a balcony across the street, a curtain moves behind an open doorway. Warm light spills briefly across the floor, then softens again as the curtain settles. Another balcony holds a small table and two empty chairs. A folded napkin rests beside a glass. The evening has left traces of itself everywhere. A meal finished, a conversation ended, a candle still burning low. The city does not feel abandoned. It feels cared for, lived in, gently closing its day. The breeze enters the room again, light and fresh. Inside, the candle nearest the bed flickers once, the light beginning to dim as the wax gradually shallows. A small shadow passes across the wall, then returns to stillness. The linen around you feels smooth. The pillows support your head and shoulders. The bed feels steady beneath you. The old wooden floor catches a little moonlight near the balcony doors, where the silver blue glow meets the warmer amber of the candles. For a while, there is only this gentle contrast. Warmth inside, moonlight outside. The room close and comforting. The city open and luminous below. You take in the view without needing to focus on any single part of it. The river, the bridges, the domes, the cobbled streets, the glowing windows. They are all there together, forming one peaceful landscape beyond the balcony. Further down the hill, the city narrows into a maze of older lanes. The buildings lean inward slightly, their upper floors almost facing one another across the streets. Small lamps hang from iron brackets fixed to the walls. Their light falls in rounded pools across the cobbles. A few signs swing above closed doors. Painted shutters are drawn across some windows. Others remain open, showing soft curtains and warm rooms beyond. At the end of one lane stands a large blue door beneath a carved stone arch. The blue appears almost black in the moonlight. Above it, old patterns of leaves and vines are worn into the stone. Beside the door, a lamp casts a gentle glow across the threshold. The lane continues past it, curving out of sight. The city is full of such places. Corners, steps, courtyards, balconies, doors that seem to lead into quieter rooms, and quieter rooms beyond those. But none of them need to be entered. From your candlelit room above, they can simply remain part of the dream of the city, part of its depth, part of its calm. You settle more deeply into the bed. Your body grows heavier against the mattress. Your shoulders rest more fully. Your hands no longer need to hold anything. The sheets are warm now where you have been lying. The candlelight dims further. The carafe beside the bed catches one last flicker of ruby colour as the flame shifts inside the glass holder. Everything nearby feels close enough to be comforting. Everything beyond the balcony feels far enough away to be peaceful. There is no need to choose between the room and the city. Both are part of the same restful place. Inside, old wood, linen, brass, candlelight. Outside, rooftops, river, bridges, moon. The room holds you. The city glows below. The night continues at its own pace. Across the river, a tree-lined avenue leads toward another square. The trees are dark from this distance, but small lamps shine between them. A fountain stands at the center of the square, its water visible only as pale movement beneath the moon. Most of the tables nearby have been cleared. A few chairs remain outside. Someone closes an awning. Another light disappears from a shop window. Then another window goes dark. Then another. Not all at once. Gradually. Room by room. Street by street. The city is not rushing towards sleep. It is simply allowing the evening to loosen its hold. You can allow the same thing within yourself. The moon has risen higher now. Its light reaches further across the rooftops and touches the balcony railing in a thin silver line. The candle beside the bed burns lower inside its glass holder. The room has become softer around the edges. The mirror reflects only a small glow now. The wooden chest beneath it sits in shadow. The brass bed no longer shines brightly, but holds little traces of gold along its curves. The curtains move again, then become still. From the street below, the faint chatter has faded into something quieter. A few remaining voices, a distant laugh softened by height and night air, the murmur of water beneath the bridge. Then even those sounds seem to settle, not disappearing, only blending into one low, peaceful atmosphere. A city breathing at night. You remain above it all, safe in the candlelit room, close to the open balcony, comfortable beneath the linen, held by the old quiet of the building. The individual details no longer need to be held clearly. They can all soften now. They can become one wider impression. Gold light, silver water, dark rooftops, candle flame, open air. The room around you feels peaceful and complete. The city beyond the balcony feels distant and kind. There is nothing more you need to follow, nothing more you need to notice. The night can continue without you watching it. The river knows its path. The city knows how to rest. And your body knows how to soften into sleep. Your breathing continues naturally, in and out, a quiet rhythm, a resting rhythm. The room grows still around you. The moon remains above the rooftops. The last candlelight moves across the wall. The carafe rests beside the bed, dark and gleaming. You are safe here. You are sheltered here. You are at rest. And high above the moonlit city, with the balcony doors open high over the settled evening, you drift, slowly, peacefully, into sleep.